pressure put up front for Oakland Raiders. Put a lot of time on this guy to cover him on the back end. So you're young time with a young player. High expectations coming out of Ohio State. Doing a good job covering him. 20-yard field goal. We'll tie up this game. You guys talked about how John
Coach from the heartland of America, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, John likes better players. Plays on the camp, guys. Young guys. Over here. Yes.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker.
I'm not even going to start the offseason
his ability to
until you
read,
come here.
react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Over here. We're good.
What is that? No.
Dalton gives to Bernard. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Dalton. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away.
You're going to kick it to my leg?
On the big screen, too. I got the real game on the little screen.
That'll be put in the books as a
53-yard
punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Luck. Forced out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, here's Luck. Going deep here for Matthews. Intercepted. Hooked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I should have bullied that dude.
Matthews that time. The Bengals heading back out there, and last year 7-9, so that meant back-to-back losing seasons for the first time since 2007-08. Now, they were able to knock off 2 teams late contending for the playoffs. They beat Detroit in Week 16. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. And the grab by Croft. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Dalton off play action. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Fielded just inside the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Colts offense, Charles, heading out here. And this is a franchise, it's hard to know what to make of them. You know, if they can keep number 12 out there, keep him healthy, you think they're going to be okay. Without him, though, it's really a completely different team, isn't it?
It certainly is, and it feels like a complete makeover in order, and they're trying to get that done. But I remember when they drafted number 12, Andrew Luck, they were predicted to be a last-place team. Instead, they went to the playoffs right out of the gate, first few years of his career. So to me, it comes all the way back to him. His health, if he's able to play all 16 and at a high level, the Colts are automatically transformed.
Now Luck throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Wrong. Wrong.
From the gun, here's Luck. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question. And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at their own 18.
We're good. 368.
Throwing, Dalton. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They'll run it here with Bernard. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's Dalton. And that is incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
This is brought in at the 21. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick.
Come on, look. One-on-one, man. You can't put on his back shoulder.
But he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at their own 15. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Green's got it over the middle. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now a carry for Bernard. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with the football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Let's go on the ball. 5-0, 5-0.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete. It was Quincy Wilson that time, was able to make the play defensively.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
What the fuck, cuz? He almost didn't get that big ball.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
To throw on 2nd down is Locke. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. read the pressure, and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They'll fake it. Now Locke. Rolling to his right. Throwing the outlet incomplete. That's Mack. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A shotgun snap for Love. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Back to throw. Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that. And that's what.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Geno Atkins in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you got to circle a guy around, and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say, where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also, they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So Dalton now. He drops it off for Bernard. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Still fighting for more. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Foxborough. Patriots continuing to roll, opening their lead up even further. I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. Now Luck. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick, there on the coverage.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
Yep, as a result, knocks it down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Ryan Quigley now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He'll return it from the 6. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10 on the screen. Bernard. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Dalton here from the gun. And Eifert has it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Go, on the ball! On the ball!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's complete to John Ross. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And it'll be Dalton again. His throw incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. This will be Dalton again. He finds Ross right side. It's complete. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys,
Drinking your soda, boo? Have a drink of your pop.
You're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Locke. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, Locke. Flushed out right. Room to run past midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Locke showing he can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs. He's able to pick up the first down. Luck on first down. Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Locke. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Matthews the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And now Adam Vinatieri. He's into his 40s now. You'd think low to mid-50s, probably about the outside of his range. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Always got some breathing room. And nothing but daylight.
To the house, cuz.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Run that bitch back, boo. Go.
105 yards. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this 2nd half. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Go, on the ball! On the ball!
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Fielded at the 20. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Colts coming out now. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Now he'll escape to his now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out, and the Bengals grab it, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
52-93.
Here's Bernard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Second down, Dalton. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. And Dalton to throw. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
On the toss, Bernard. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. They'll run here with Bernard. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Giovanni Bernard taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Need some more ice cream, boo?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. The Colts on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, here's Locke. And an alley to run. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Here's Mack. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a 1st down throw. Ebron caught left side.
You say what there?
This time he's able to take it down to the 42. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. And an alley to run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy.
Oh, I had a nigga wide the fuck open, but that pressure was coming. Oh, my God. Oh, my Jesus. Oh, my Jesus.
To throw on 2nd down is Locke. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Ryan Grant, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say let them play.
Right
kind of like your mom used to
there.
with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
Yeah.
I like that, yeah. There was
Come on, T.Y.
Like he said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they?
If you put some warming back some wings,
those
like
will be big
how long you put them in
grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Hey, Marshawn Lynch still a beast, bro.
You said what?
Marshawn Lynch still a beast. I'm gonna start distracting you. I'm gonna go back to solid, bro. I'm gonna get on here.
Oh my God, bro! You see that shit?
They'll get 14 on that one. Good
that
for
was
the Bengal
fucking
first
pit,
down.
bro.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence when you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. They go play action here on first down.
Get that quarterback.
Heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on
Good
the
night.
sack. Al Woods forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Play fake. Here's Dalton. He's going to air one out.
Oh, yeah, give me that shit.
Intercepted.
Get up.
Cravon LeBlanc with a pick. Muscling free to the 40. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids.
I know that was a
half
play
linebacker,
action, dog.
half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Throwing on 3rd down. Long. And the pressure gets to him again. Carl Lawson. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And it's taken in at the 9. That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
I switched at the last second, too, cuz.
I saw.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
Over here, over here. You're good.
Looking to throw on second down. Dalton. And he can't
Get
get
that
it
quarterback.
away. He's taken down. Terrell Basham in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ross. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
368.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson.
We in that bitch, nigga. Pick 6, nigga. Let's go. What the fuck I do, man? Nigga, the fuck up out of here. Thank you,
That's
cuz.
the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just
fuck
by
up out of here, B. Run up in that bitch,
which is
look.
often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them until the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Well, I got a kickoff return this game. You see my kickoff return?
Take the field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stand and 2 niggas jump.
Bent on that nigga, gone.
Go on the ball. On the pin. Question. 368.
Dalton right back on the horse after the pick 6.
What the fuck?
They've got his man complete. And they do finally
Man, I'm in
get
the
him, but
man
he
with the
takes it
safety
to
over the
the
top, bro. How the
25. And now before this first down play, we're
fuck
going to
that
get a
shit
timeout
happen,
here.
dog.
As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
The man was playing pressure. They got beat off the
On
run.
1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Over the middle, complete. It's Ross. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Dalton.
This
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up inside the 10, and the return will stop him right inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes
I'm about to go to bed, bro. I gotta work in the morning.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard
The other game's still on.
I was quarterback in high school. I can do this.
My girl in the bed. I'm about to go get in the bed.
Not quite the same in many
You gonna be there
cases.
when you
It'll
do
go
it?
as a gain of 12,
Yeah,
and
man.
that should just about wrap this one up.
You said it's gonna be up for 3 more hours, man.
I'm ready to get naked, dog. Ooh, I thought that was good. Ooh, that was first
As
down.
he releases it,
Come on, man.
and
Take
that'll
one
fall
more, please.
incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be
I'm
happy
ready
to
to get
have
naked,
back. There
Craig.
wasn't
I
a
ain't
hole
taking
open in the
time,
zone.
boy.
You
It's
have to
time to get
think
my
on
bed.
early
You know what
downs
I'm
like
talking
that
about?
first down
Get
there.
naked.
Need to be a
Let's
little
go.
bit more
Yeah.
Got a couple more
Yeah,
downs
but,
to go.
oh, bucket pattern.
back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
So you really know about the play?
Back to throw.
Oh, okay, bro.
First out to his left.
Oh, yeah.
This is caught. I think he got that with one hand. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Here's Ryan Quigley now. He's been terrific so far.
Come play one more game, man.
This first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special. Every year, week one, you had the fly over the big American flag.
So my girl, I was trying to get in the bed, bro.
Having football.
Waiting on me.
Opening game. There's just nothing
I
like
know,
it
bro.
because
She's still gonna be waiting on you, bro.
That's right.
But the best part
She ain't
for us
going
is
nowhere.
that
That's the benefit of having
opening
you know
game here. An entire season, we get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl.
You can't tell me nothing about no in-house.
What you mean?
So for the Colts, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be at home for one next week as the
game just took a minute, but we got it done, though. That defense, man. Todd Gurley looking like a beast out there, man. I gotta get up in the morning, man. Didn't I just tell you?